Hello, I'm Jonathan, a budding British animal behaviourist. I'm going to be talking about how animals mark their territory. Fascinating subject. Animals produce a variety of behaviours to claim ownership over a territory, and tend to vary by species. Three major techniques which are used to do this are scent marking, visual cues, and auditory signals. In this video, I'll be explaining each method and how it works, as well as providing examples through some exclusive footage I captured of an extremely elusive animal, the Americus wyomingi, or the UW student.
Meet Americus wyomingi, or the students of UW.
The first method I'm going to discuss is scent marking. Scent marking involves the animal claiming a piece of terrain through either urination, depositing feces, or by rubbing scent on an object through various glands located on different parts of their bodies. This technique is used by most mammals according to Gleason and Rice. I know, it sounds pretty nasty, but animals don't seem to mind. And neither do the Americus wyomingi.
Okay, go.
Chemical signals contained in the urine or scent deposit contain information about the status of the individual, such as sex and dominance, and also unique information such as the animal's identity. It can also be used as a signal for attracting mates, but thankfully the Americus wyomingi are not an inbreeding season at the moment. Another method of marking your territory is to produce visual cues, which tell other animals where the boundaries of your territory lie. One way of doing this is to leave scratch marks on the ground or on objects such as trees. Members of the canine family, and some species of big cats, such as the tiger, have been known to leave such scratches on various landmarks on their territory. Many mammals contain scent glands within their claws, and so can leave behind different chemical signals in the scratches, telling other animals to stay away and what they'd be dealing with if they ignore these signals. Therefore, these signals are visual as well as olfactory. Animals in close vicinities also use more active visual cues in order to deter other animals entering their territories. These behaviors can be aggressive or passive, and can take the form of making themselves look as big and threatening as possible, or even weird dances to display their territory. I was lucky enough to capture some footage of an Americus wyomingi defending her territory from an intruder.
Do you want to get lunch?
No, I have to go study. I'll catch you later.
Okay, see you.
Oh, I guess Benet's claimed that fishbowl territory for herself.
Many species of birds use calls and songs to proclaim ownership over a territory. The effects of auditory signaling can be witnessed locally on a much larger scale. For example, B and Jahat witnessed a male bullfrog defending a patch of territory, calling to a fellow bullfrog in the vicinity to determine whether or not they were a friend or a foe. And lions are known to emit a roar which can be heard for miles around, to warn other lions to stay out of their territory. Each signal is unique to the individual, and can again convey information such as how dominant the animal is, and who they actually are. Americus wyomingi use auditory signaling on a local scale, and can be quite effective in establishing their territories.
Do you get the answer to number 7?
No, I'm still working on it.
Okay.
So why would an animal mark their territory? Well, the use of scent, visual, and auditory signals can also be used in different ways. For example, When introduced to a new location, shrews mark their territory with scent in order to make their territory feel familiar. They also mark any new objects which are placed within the setting. Furthermore, all these techniques can also be used as methods to attract new mates, for both males and females. The majority of scientists, however, believe that the marking of a territory is the first act of defense against intruders, as many researchers, such as Peters and Mech, discovered that most markings are located around the boundaries of the animal's territory, and not within. So, to conclude, the three main types of territorial marking are used differently by various species and are effective methods of conveying information to other animals. One thing I have noticed when researching this area of animal behavior is that there is not much research looking at the changes of behavior that occurs when the animal comes across territorial markings or signals left by another animal. I think this would be an interesting area of research to see how effective the different methods of proclaiming ownership of a territory are against intruding animals. Well, that's it from me. Thanks for listening, and I hope it wasn't too painful to watch.
Whoa, what's going on? Oh.